Hi everyone, Diesel here. Welcome to show us about the animals I got in Lego World Part 4. Over last time, or should I say last part from showing some about the animals I got in Lego Worlds, I have shown was, let me go to it, the butterfly, camel, the black cat, the gray cat, the lion cub, which I'm pretty much sure is mostly kind of like the same, pretty acts like a cat as well, I believe, and the tabby cat. If you got into check with the last part of show some other animals I got in Lego Worlds, may go check that part before this one. But today animals I'm showing is the white cat, which is pretty much another cat, the chick, the chicken, the coelopus, hopefully I'm saying it right, the black and white cow, and the brown cow. So these are the animals I'll be showing today in show some other animals I got in Lego Worlds. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get into this. Oh, before we do start showing most of the animals today, if you haven't checked out the new poll for pretty much a new poll I'm doing, it's for literally just random Call of Duty polls. Better go check this poll out pretty much today. So today's poll I pretty much did was, what is the worst Call of Duty ever than Call of Duty Black Ops 7? And believe me, I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 7, but I'm pretty much going to talk about around it in a stream. So I'm probably gonna talk about it later on, like before the end of the year. So I'm probably gonna be doing a stream of that. So that will be very soon. But the polls I put was Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty Vanguard. And what do you guys pick? Call of Duty Cold War. Now, here's the thing. I have no idea what is Call of Duty anymore. Like, just want to be honest. Like, Call of Duty has been one of those games that I haven't played in like mostly like a long time. Well, since Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops in general, because I pretty much bought Call of Duty Black Ops not too long ago, around literally a year ago, and pretty much first time I ever played it, and it was pretty much like my favorite Call of Duty, literally that year of playing it. And see how bad Call of Duty is now. It's kind of crazy because most of all, like when Modern Warfare came back, it was great. Modern Warfare 2 was great for 2022. And Modern Warfare, in my opinion, by the way, and just my opinion, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is probably like the worst Call of Duty. Probably like the worst ever Call of Duty I've ever seen. Like, the campaign was bad. Makarov, this is not the Makarov I remember, by the way. I have no idea what Makarov is. Like, the way he looks like, pretty much like, well, sorry. I just don't know what he looks like, just like, looks like that. And, pretty much they kill Soap again. So, that's fun. So, yeah, I pretty much have to say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is probably like the worst ever Call of Duty, literally ever, in my opinion. But still, that's all I want to say. But now, let me not waste no time, because I know I'm pretty much like 3 minutes in the video. Let's go ahead and show the animals. So, the first one I'm showing is the white cat. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what's with all these cats, by the way. I have never seen this much cats, like, ever. But, the white cat is pretty much just, just the same cat. I mean, it's pretty just like just a different color, which is pretty much just like cute, but like there's not really gonna be much talk about this, like most about a cat in general. Like I said before, I have never had a pet cat ever, and believe me, I saw a cat before around like literally where I'm at, and believe me, he was not dangerous, but also I used to see him like around my yard. But like that's all I pretty want to say about the cat. Really, I want to say all about the cat. Basically for the white cat as well, so it's pretty just the same cat but with a different color. So white cat, I'll just give you about a 7. So you're about like a 7 out of 10. Alright, next one is the chick, which is the cute baby chicks. Now, I've seen baby chicks in general from chickens, and they are adorable. They really are. I mean, I never really like have like, I don't know if anyone ever had like a hate towards baby chicks, but like in general, I think baby chicks are like one of the most cutest like little like chicken animals I ever seen. And besides all, look at him. He's just adorable. I mean, he looks like a duck in general, but still, he still looks cute. And believe it or not, I feel like I don't know if has anyone ever seen a baby chick like to this day, like first like mostly in 2025. Because if it is, that's pretty much something. Also, wait, don't tell me the white cat about to chase the chick. Wait, they actually chase little baby chicks? Or they just following him? I think he's just following him. Yep, he is just following him. Okay, that is interesting. But yeah, I used to see baby chicks around, like, mostly like in Tom and Jerry, by the way. Mostly like in Tom and Jerry or Looney Tunes. And believe me, they are really adorable. They really are. So I'm glad they pretty much added them pretty much in Lego Worlds. So pretty much the chick, or I like to call it the baby chick, you're pretty much an 8 out of 10. Literally 8 out of 10. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with baby chick. So that's pretty much something right there. Alright, next one is the chicken. Which, I'm not gonna lie. You can literally just hear the sound they're making. And let me mind you, this is the first ever animal, pretty much like Lego World where you start. Because most of all, chickens in general are not like. I don't really talk about chickens that much in general, like on the channel. But I'd say chickens are pretty much just chill. I mean, they love eating seeds and they love to sleep. They pretty much become I guess you say like pretty much a mother, because they hatch eggs and have like mostly a cute chick, which you just like had not too long ago. But that's all I can pretty much say about chickens. Like I said, I don't really talk about chickens like at all. But it's good to pretty much see one in Lego Worlds. So the chicken, I will also give about 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the Colossus. I hope I'm saying this name right. It's pretty much kind of like, a raptor dinosaur. Which I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's a real animal or not, but if it is, that's pretty much cool. And I have rode this thing before, actually. Lee rode this, I guess you could say this cool dinosaur. And believe me, he is pretty much nice. I mean, I was surprised when they added, like, dinosaurs in Lego Worlds, because pretty much this is how I met Jeremy, by the way. I mean, Jeremy's not this, but this is how I met the whole entire Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this thing is really fast, by the way. He is like, look how fast he's going. He's just like out of here. But still, I don't know what I can say about Colossus, because I haven't really, read about dinosaurs in forever. Because I don't know if everyone watched the show or not. I don't know if I have talked about it or not. But there's a show called Dino Dan. And Dino Dan was one of those shows that I used to watch literally as a kid. And I used to see him talk about mostly like dinosaurs before. And most of all, that's how I know mostly about dinosaurs. Because most of all, like, because I didn't really learn that much dinosaurs, like, mostly, like, around when I was, like, in school. So, that's all I can pretty much say about that. But Dino Dan is the one I know about, mostly about dinosaurs. I know about Colossus. Well, that's not Colossus. Mostly, T-Rexes, Tyrannosaurus Rex, basically all those dinosaurs. And it's pretty good to see one actually in Lego Worlds, so that's pretty much nice. So Colossus, I will pretty much also give you about an 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the black and white cow. Now finally we have an actual, and I mean an actual normal cow than the one we actually have, because what in the world is a black and white bull? I have never heard of black and white bull like ever. And believe me, like, this right here is pretty much what a cow was supposed to look like. So this is just pretty much the black and white cow, except it's pretty much, a regular cow and not a bull. For some reason, I don't know why they give a cow basically horns, because I don't think there's really a such thing as a as a black and white bull. But I'm telling you one thing, this animal right here, I love cows. I really in general. Cows is probably like one of the most animals I ever like pretty much like. I love how they move. I love how they pretty much we get the milk, and pretty much they have some very nice delicious milk, by the way. Like leave like a whole entire cartridge, by the way. Leave a whole entire, I guess I could say a milk box. But most of my favorite milk I like to drink is pretty much chocolate milk, and believe me, chocolate milk is like the most everything I ever drink. But I haven't drank one in so long, by the way, because I used to drink one back when I was in school. So that is pretty much, something. Because I think most of all, one of my friends from school, they used to like drinking like regular milk. But still, it's good to see like an actual black and white cow, or should I say, an actual cow in Lego Worlds. So you know what? Of all due respect for cows, I'm going to give you about a 9 out of 10. You're literally a 9 out of 10. Like, it's literally a normal cow. I mean, how can you hate a cow in general? If someone hates a cow, by the way, I don't know what you're on about, but still, 9 out of 10. And the last one we have for today is the brown cow, which I don't know if I have seen a brown cow in general, but it's pretty much the same cow except it's like in a different color. Which I'm not gonna lie, as I'm saying this, is there a real life brown cow? Like, someone type in the comment down below. If it's actually a real life brown cow, that is pretty much something, because I haven't been to a farm since I went to a field trip. Like, literally, since when I went to a field trip or went to I get like the pumpkin patch. And believe me, I've seen most like a lot of animals in a farm before, by the way. But like a brown cow, I do not know. Like, I feel like most of all, like, cows are just like, you know, just a normal animal. They don't go crazy or anything like that. Unless you try to eat them, that's pretty what we do. But still, I like cows. I guess I pretty much like the brown cow, I guess, even though it's just the same cow. And that's all I gotta pretty much say about him, even though he's just eating the grass. So, brown cow, I can probably give you also about an 8 out of 10. I know there's been a lot of 8 out of 10s, but I'll just give him one anyway. So, 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, so we have is a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and 8 out of 10. Very, very interesting ratings. I know some of these ratings for, like, you know, the cat, it's for just not gonna be surprising because it's just the same cat. But still, I had a fun time showing these animals. I want to know what's your favorite animal in this whole entire list. Let me know in the comment down below which one's your favorite animals in this whole entire list. So, over the next part, around literally next Monday, I'll basically be showing the crab, the crocodile, the crow, the dog, the dolphin, and the eagle. So, I can't wait to show them pretty much around next week of Monday. But yeah, but what and one, I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy, sure I know what to do. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon in the next video. Bye.